Oops. Wrong camera. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a fantastic night. I'm having a good night. We got the ads running for a little bit, but here's the cool activity that I thought would be cool to do. It's bam! Pokedoku! 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 Pokedoku. It's great. If you've never seen it before, it's like one specific chunk, one ninth of a Sudoku board. But it's Pokemon stuff. Antichrist, how's it going? Welcome on in. Redeeming a hydrate. Can do. Refreshing. So basically, the goal of Pokedoku is you're looking at the columns and the rows, and you're trying to fill out each of these spaces with a unique Pokemon, so you can't have any duplicates. So like a water dual type, if I picked Palkia, who is a water dragon, I can't also put Palkia here because, oh, it's a water dragon dual type. Wow. So it has to be 9 unique Pokemon, and your goal is to pick the things that you think are the least likely to be picked. And that's how you get your score. What cooking? I don't know. I didn't cook tonight. We had to take all of our pets to the veterinarian today to give them rabies boosters because a bat got in our house. Everything's fine. Everyone's fine. Don't worry about it. My wife went to grab a package from the front step, and she thought that like some kind of large bug or a moth or something flew past her head, because we get some like massive moths out here, but it was a bat, and she didn't realize it until she heard the cats playing with it. And so she went downstairs and she was like, I'm gonna be right back. I think the cats are being weird. I'm like, okay. So she goes downstairs and she's like, is that a bat? So I run downstairs and it's a bat. One of our cats caught it, like out of the air, caught it in their mouth. Best hunter. But that's a huge concern because, rabies. You have a jumping spider friend that's living on your desk? Amazing. I love jumping spiders. They're adorable. But yeah. So we managed to capture the bat. And the like animal control person that ended up coming out the next morning saw the bat and were like, it's super unlikely this bat is not acting like a bat that would have rabies, yada yada, this and that. We do still need to get a booster for all the pets, for anyone that was in contact, to make sure that they're safe. So we had to go and do that today. And I was like, I'm not cooking. We're doing all 4 animals at the same vet, back to back in a line, right around the time that I would be cooking and then we would be eating. So we went to In-N-Out after. So yeah. So no, we're not. I didn't cook today. We went to In-N-Out. So that was cool. Let's do some Pokedoku though. So Pokedoku, let's come up with some options. We want to think about what is the least likely but still correct answer for each of these. And I figured it would be fun for us to like hash these out and talk them out and work together to fill this out. And that would be cool. Because the fishing thing that I used to use is currently non-functioning. Yay. I don't know what's up with it. But let's do that. So right off the bat, let me see. So a water dual type. What's a water dual type that we could go with? Kind of want to knock out this first column first. Barboach. Barboach is a solid choice. Barboach is a very slept on Pokemon in Nuzlocke. You see the Barboach, you're like, this thing's probably got shitty stats. Its stats are actually pretty decent for the early part of the game. And it's got that ground typing that we love. Veluza is part psychic, right? It's a water psychic type. Yeah. Veluza seems like a Pokemon that we could go with. Quagsire is definitely an option. I feel like the risk with Quagsire is it's a more common Pokemon that's like well loved. Yeah, we want to go for the niche picks. The ones that people that forgot existed. Oh, yeah, the Urshifu. I love the idea of using Pokemon that have like multiple forms, because then you just pick one of those forms and it might be less common. I do like Veluza though, so let's go Veluza. Here we go. 0.8%. Brilliant. That's really good. That means 0.8% of all players picked Veluza. All right, what about a Mega Evolve water type? A water type Pokemon with a Mega Evolution. I don't even know how many of those there are, to be honest. And we're allowed to cheat too. Like, I can click on this and we can look at all of the Mega Evolve Pokemon. Filter that shit by type. Slowbro does seem like a good one. There's, yeah, Slowbro, Sharpedo, both of those good options. Let's see, Gyarados. I feel like Gyarados is pretty popular. Swampert is too popular. Starmie's too much of a meme. I agree with that one. Yeah. Just made him tall. God, I love it. I want to stay away from the ones that were just introduced. Speaking of which, wait, you lose your ground typing in this? In the Garchompite Z? What the heck? Yeah, not everybody has the DLC. That's true. I'm one of the people that does not have the DLC. There are there are 3 different forms of Mega Tatsugiri. I think picking one of these is a really strong choice. What are we doing this stream? Well, right now why does Tatsugiri even have a Mega? I have no idea. Well, right now we're not playing that. We're doing Pokidoku. But I think Tatsugiri. There's Droopy Mega, Stretchy Mega. Tatsugiri Mega. So Curly, Droopy, or Stretchy. Hello, Straylight. Guys leading Droopy. I'm down for Droopy. Let's try Droopy. When do I stream next time? Right now. And then also tomorrow night. 2.9%. Still pretty solid. And then a monotype water type Pokemon. Yeah, we're streaming tonight, we're streaming tomorrow, and we're streaming Wednesday. Yeah, I feel like 2.9 is really good. We're off to a pretty strong start. So I need a water type that's just pure water. And we can go here and go pure water Pokemon. And we can use the Pokemon database. Okay. I see what you're saying, Rapier. Remoraid is also a solid choice. Working co-op TMC script. Want to know if you want to try it out sometime, maybe Wednesday if you have nothing to play, if others are interested. That sounds super fun. Is it like with the randomizer or is it with the base game? Ooh, Silvally water form is a really strong choice. Works with rando, emo tracker and all. That's amazing. What the heck? That sounds so cool. Also, I'm 100% down to do water Silvally because that's pretty niche. Ooh, but does that count as a different Pokemon? I don't think it does. Yeah, that doesn't count. Damn. That'd be really good, though. Oh, okay. So it's multiplayer with shared thing. Heck yeah, Straylight. No, that sounds great. Arrokuda. Arrokuda is an option. What is Arrokuda's unevolved form? Or is Arrokuda the unevolved form? That is the base? Okay. Yeah, let's go Arrokuda. I like that idea. We'll go Arrokuda. Survey says 0.8. Oh my god. Barraskewda. That's what it was. Oh my gosh. All right, so our water types, cooking. Another fun thing, very first ROM hack will come out probably summer. Boss Rush. Ooh. I love that. I'm so excited. Heck yeah, Straylight. We will play it live on stream. Absolutely 100%. We'll do it. Okay, so next let's tackle Kalos. So this is Pokemon introduced in the Kalos region. So we'll go, Cerebi is good for this. So this, I just Google Pokedoku. Right up here at the top. I Google that and it takes me right here. Okay, so I need a dual type Pokemon that was introduced in Kalos. And we gotta find a good one that we think is gonna be unpicked. Let's see. Litleo is an option. I think some people forget that it's part normal. Honestly, I personally forget that Pangoro was introduced in Kalos. So that's kind of on me. Inkay is definitely an option. There's also things like Binacle or Skrelp. There's also Carbink. I think Carbink is a very forgotten Pokemon because Diancie exists. We also have the option of the various sizes of Pumpkaboo. Because I know that Pumpkaboo comes in different sizes. I think Diancie reminds people of Carbink. Ah. I believe it that Carbink is good in Nuzlocke. Yeah, because we could do Pumpkaboo average, small, large, or super. I think going with one of the sizes is going to be a really strong pick here. What do you guys think? Thinking Scralp? Yeah, let's go with it. Let's go Scralp. Bergmite as a dual typing was introduced not in Kalos. That was introduced in Unova. In like ancient Unova. I think Pumpkaboo would have been better. Yeah, specifically dual type Pokemon introduced in Kalos. Monotype's coming later, so we'll come back. I meant Sinnoh. I meant Sinnoh. You're right. That's on me. All right, so what are we thinking, everybody? Are we thinking Scralp, or are we going one of the forms of Pumpkaboo? Yeah, I can probably make this a little bit bigger. That's a little bit bigger. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is Pumpkaboo because it's split between 4. I think Scralp's a really good choice. But I think specifically because Pumpkaboo is split. So we got average, small, large, and super. I think I'm going to send it on large. And just believe in the heart of the cards. 0.8%. Let's go. Alright, I need a Mega Evolved Pokemon that originated in Kalos. Well, let me tell you something. That's where Mega Evolution started, baby. Alright, let's take a look at this list. Oh, Mega Pinsir, my beloved. Let's see, what's a Mega Evolution? Mega Chestnut was not introduced in Kalos. We need a Mega form that was introduced in Kalos. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I'm super dumb. It's... Pokemon must originate from this region. That includes ZA. I hit it first, Lancer. I hit the wall first. The wall of understanding. I am down for ones introduced in Legends ZA. Yeah. I think Mega Dragonite gets a lot of hate, so I think it's super well known. Let's see. Mega Dragalge. The Mega was introduced in Kalos. Do we want to do a different Mega Tatsukiri? We could do a different Mega Tatsugiri form. Because we already did the droopy one. I don't think so. I think it's just a Mega introduced in the Kalos region. So I'm thinking between Mega Scovillain and one of the other two Tatsugiri Mega forms. What the fuck do you mean? Oh, it reset. Okay. It reset because this is a time zone thing. So this is now technically yesterday's puzzle, but we're still going to finish it and then get to actual gaming. I did mention the Discord tonight's stream is going to be a little short. So I want to try to knock this out and then get into the actual game, but I will say I am having fun. Mega Zeriora is a pretty forgettable one, is it? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think the species has to be Kalos. It is a Mega Evolve that started in Kalos. Well, it says Pokemon must originate from this region. I'm really not sure. I think if we picked a Mega that was introduced in a Kalos area, I don't know. It's vague. It's really vague. Why does Heatran have a Mega? That's disgusting. Just go drink algae to be safe? Alright, I'm just gonna send it. .3, not bad. Alright, I need a Kalos Mon. That is Monotype. I think we were thinking about Bergmite for this one. Pancham is also an option. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. Pancham is just fighting type. I'm good with that. We're doing lightning round because I want to get to the actual game. 1.7%. Pretty strong. A dual type dragon Pokemon. I think one of the Kyurem forms would be a solid pick. Or just base Kyurem even. I think Kyurem's one of those ones that a lot of people forget about. I think Altaria is pretty well known. Because it's a big fluffy cloud. We could put Mega Altaria for Mega Evolved Dragon. Perchance. I'm down for that. Let's do that. For the Mega slot, another Tatsugiri. Wait, hold on. Cowboy Hat Caterpie? What do you mean, Cowboy Hat Caterpie? What is that? Who is that man? What the heck? Oh, I love it so much. Cowboy Hat Caterpie. What is this? Cowboy Hat Caterpie. Ah, okay. So it's not a Pokopia thing. Somebody has been like super consistently, constantly asking over and over and over and over and over and over for Niantic to add costumes for Caterpie. And they've never done it, of course. So the devs were like, here, have your cowboy hat Caterpie. Yeah. So that's cute. That is cute and also precious. I'm gonna send Altaria Mega. Let's see what happens. 4.8%. Not bad at all. All right, a dual type dragon. I think just one of the Tatsugiri forms. Because Tatsugiri is a dragon type on its own, right? Yeah. Okay. So do we want... True. Yeah, do we want curly or stretchy? What are we thinking? Curly or stretchy? How do we feel? We gotta pick one, Rip here. Curly because of Three Stooges? Down for it. 0.8%. Let's go. I need a monotype dragon. So the pure dragon types are right here on this list. I think Mega Garchomp Z being a pure dragon type is super weird for me. Like, why? Why is Chomp Z a pure dragon? Why does he lose his ground typing? Because he needed the nerf? Alright, 5.1. That's okay. I think we still did an incredible job. The most unique was 18. We had 24. This is golf rules. So let's see. We did not, in fact, get... Oh, wait, no. These are the picks for the person who made the puzzle. The most common picks for all of them. Druddingen was most common over here. So Swampert, Greninja, Dragonite, Blastoise Mega, Greninja Mega, Dragonite Mega, Squirtle, Froakie, and Druddingen. These were all the most popular picks. Least common... Droopy Mega, baby! We got Droopy Mega. And then we didn't get the rest of them, and that's okay. People forget that Brionne exists. You know what? Brionne being a monotype water is actually a really good pick here. That's really good. Also, ordinary Keldeo. Get wrecked, regular ass Keldeo. Hell yeah. Cool picks. Cool picks all around. We were not too far off. Hoopa was 0.6. Our Pumpkaboo Large was 0.8. 0.3. No one remembers Miraidon. No one played Scarlet Violet. Keldeo is a super weird Pokemon. I'll never forget Aqua Jet Keldeo on that one testing team for the league. I don't think Rip Beer will either. There it is. All right. Well, this was fun. I had a good time. I don't know how you guys feel about it. We could totally have this be our new regular start of stream activity, is doing a Pokedoku. Because I don't know, I had fun with this. I think this is something we can goober around with for a while. Let's jump back into Pokemon Rad Red. Which, I'll be 1,000.5% honest, I don't know how much more drive I have in Rad Red. This game's been stressing me out. For example, we've got we have a Growlithe, a Gabite, a Togedemaru, and a Kamala. Disgusting team to deal with right now. So let's see. So for the Growlithe, Janet is a pretty solid choice, sort of. Growlithe has both Dragon Rage and Bulldoze. We do not have Intimidate on Olga. The guy who tested with a real third-rate water team, should I be generous? When the then boss of the league said he legit wouldn't let him continue the test, the team said, so you're just biased against my team? Your team's bad. You need to be able, like, so there's a difference between being successful with an off-meta team and not being able to effectively team build. There is a clear difference between the two things. That wasn't it. Let's see. So that Growlithe has 42 speed. We are not outspeeding that because God hates me. Look, nobody at me. Because I once used a Z Splash Luminion with Aqua Jet and Waterfall. Oh, it was good. It was not good, but it was funny. All right, let's see. Yeah, Eviolite Staravia was nasty. Z-Splash Mimikyu, that's definitely an option. I've seen that one before. I tended to use Swords Dance more often because I liked being able to use it more than once. And usually with Mimikyu, if you can figure out a way you can do it. Won a ladder competition in the league by copying that. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. I remember, I think it was Tank Top that did Staravia with, it was in the Evolutions Cup thing with a Staravia with Feather Dance and Eviolite and Roost, and stalled the Aggron so hard that the dude quit the league. Do you remember that? That's one of my favorite stories. I think it was. I think it was. But yeah, it was the Catch and Evolve league tournament competition thing, where you could like take an opponent's Pokemon or evolve one of your current ones, and Tank Top got into the fight. He had a Staravia, and he gave it an Eviolite, Feather Dance, Roost, all that nonsense, and just completely shut down this one guy's team, and he got so pissed off he left the league. That was before I joined the league, but it was still pretty gosh dang incredible that it happened. Yeah. All right, we got to figure out something for this Growlithe, and I think the Growlithe is the biggest scare right now because it has coverage for every single Pokemon that I have. Numel is covered by Bulldoze or also just Dragon Range. Mightyena, how much HP do you have, Mightyena? 75? Yeah, Dragon Rage is a 2-hit KO. Cindy slapped with Bulldoze. Todd, 2-hit KO with Dragon Rage. Thunderfang for Larry. Thunderfang for Walter. Maybe champions can raise the dead. I don't know. Who knows? I know. I hate this team. Bulldoze for Sally. Thunderfang for Shelder. Bulldoze. Thunderfang. Dragon Rage. Bulldoze. Firefang Stab. Thunderfang or Bulldoze. And then Firefang. And Ledian is specially defensive, not physically defensive. The scariest thing is I don't know which move it's going to use against Todd. Because, like, if I lead with Metatite, I have an idea. I lead with Metatite. It's got plus attack. I'm going to make sure it's got an attack boosting item. We hit it with the big fake out. And then, depending on how much damage that does, we switch to Larry. Larry is very physically bulky. I do not foresee Thunderfang being the move that it uses. And then I hit with an Aqua Jet, and I might be able to kill it. Perfect. It's the perfect plan. But yeah, I think that might be one option of getting rid of that Growlithe. So let's give you Mystic Water. Let's give you Muscle Band. So got Muscle Band, Mystic Water, and I think that will be enough to take care of the Growlithe. I do need to think about the fact that Growlithe does have Intimidate. So what is going to be... Gosh dang it, I hate this. I do not think that Todd will be one-shot by Bulldoze. So I can lead with Cindy, baiting the Bulldoze, switch to Todd so I'm not stuck with Intimidate, fake out, switch to Larry, Aqua Jet. And I think that will be enough to get rid of the Growlithe. That's what I'm thinking. Gabite. Gabite sure is a Pokemon that exists. I think Shelder is going to be huge here. Shelder is very physically bulky, and it also has Icicle Spears, so I think Gabite is not going to be a problem. So we've got these three. 1, 2, 3 for you. I don't have any Intimidate Mons, and I hate that so much. What the fuck? Let's see. Togedemaru. Togedemaru is pretty well covered by Numel existing. Numel has a ground typing to be immune to Zippy Zap and Nuzzle. Fire typing to resist U-turn and Iron Head. So Janet's in it to win it. And then for Kamala, Kamala has Protect and Last Resort, which is dumb. I don't have a way to Intimidate. You... You, I think, can relearn Feather Dance. You have Flame Body. I can give you a plus defense nature. I might be able to just nuke Kamala's HP stat. You do not have that. Okay. Never mind. I do have an idea. Cool. I do have a Shilanberry. I can give a Shilanberry to Walter and let Walter kick his teeth in because it has to use Protect first turn. So no matter who is out, when that Kamala comes in, I switch into Walter on the Protect turn and then just beat the shit out of it with Double Kick. I should be able to survive one hit because of the Shilanberry. And then we're good to go there. Move Relearn? Probably not, huh? Yeah. But let me see, do I have any TMs worth teaching? No. Low sweep is 60. I outspeed it, so... Okay. Cool. I think we actually have a team. Pearl, I'm gonna give a Citrus Berry because I live in constant fear. Pearl does not know teleport. In this game, if you have a TM or HM that can be used in the overworld, it can be used on Pokemon able to use it without having to teach it. Whee. Isn't that cool? I just think it's neat. Let's set up natures. Pearl, I want plus defense nature. I'm not gonna outspeed a Gabite, so I think minus speed is 1000% okay here. And then you can go not adamant. Didn't know Shelter could learn teleport. Honestly, me neither. We'll go plus special attack. There's not a single specially offensive move on that team, so we're gonna go plus special attack minus special defense. That's a rash nature. You are adamant. You are adamant. You are currently plus defense, and I'm. Nah, let's do adamant on you. Carkol does not have a whole lot going on in this fight, so I'm just gonna let Cindy exist. Cindy is really only here to make Growlithe use Bulldoze. Pearl is very bulky to slap with an Icicle Spear. With a Citrus Berry. I just want to keep this thing alive. Desperately. Todd is here to Fake Out. And that's it. Janet is here to Lava Plume or Flame Burst. It'll be Lava Plume. Larry is here to try to kill a Growlithe and hopefully not die in the process. And Walter's here to kick a koala in the head twice. We've got the team. Maybe. I have no clue. Okay. Does everyone have moves that they need to know to deal with this team? Yeah, you got your Icicle Spear, you've got Fake Out, you've got that, you've got your move, you've got yours. Let's just do our best. And hopefully not die. All right, we shift to Todd. Todd takes the Bulldoze. Beautiful. We're Fake Out on this, so does not matter. Wow, that did fuck all. Holy cow, that did nothing. Now hopefully this is Fire Fang for the stab, so Larry will resist it and not get burned. But honestly, with that Fake Out, God, I don't know. That just did such a small amount of damage. I am one shot by Dragon Rage at this point. Yeah, it is Fake Out, but it's Fake Out from a Pure Power with a Muscle Band. So I really thought it was going to do more. And if I don't head count this correctly, Larry's dead. I just have to send it. Yeah, not even close. Bye, Larry. Sorry, we'll never get Crawdaunt. Walter can get the kill here. Then we go to Pearl. Okay, very low amount of damage. And we hit the Icicle Spear. Citrus Berry kicks in. It's a crit, which is a bummer, but at least that makes sure we go into healing range here. Okay. Yeah. A Crawdaunt would have been absolutely bonkers here after this split, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, Skill Link absolutely takes care of this for us, so we don't have to worry at all. If it's Togedemaru, we go into Janet. If it's Komala, we go back into our bird. This will do nothing. More than I thought, but Numel doesn't have good defenses, so... That didn't kill. Okay, Citrus kicks in. Just don't flinch, Janet. Cool. Okay, then Kamala has to use Protect here. So we switch to Walter. There's Protect. And we double kick. If this does not kill, which it does, so we're fine. If it didn't, we still had that berry that reduces normal type attacks, so we were going to be fine here. Tank Top did tell me some of them. Oh, nice. We get some more items. Silk Scarf is pretty huge for the fake out lead. Good deal. Dude, rest in peace, Larry. Crawdaunt was gonna be bonkers. But we're just not allowed to have that. First death of the run, everybody. All right. And Embor eats shit. It's so true. Embor gets Mold Breaker. And like, why? Like, what is Embor Mold Breakering through? I don't know. Mold Breaker is like a good ability. I'm just not sure how much he can really utilize it. Yeah. We sure do. Let's take a look. Let's see. I'm gonna need water type Pokemon. We're on Route 24. Fishing will either net us a Carvana or a Lotad. Both of those are pretty solid. So let's just go ahead and fishing. Yeah, Mega Embor looks really cool, but damn. All right, Lotad. Oh yeah? Nice. Yeah, without me doing the research, I really don't know, but I do need a regular human name for the Lotad line, though. We are going to be evolving this guy pretty much right away into Lombre. Ludicolo also exists. Juanita. Let me take a look while you guys are talking about names. Let's see what we're doing here. So I got Lombre at 14, Ludicolo with a Water Stone. I go all the way up to 27 for Rain Dance on Lotad. Now, Ludicolo doesn't learn jack shit. The only move that Ludicolo learns is Aqua Step at level 40. It's an 80 power physical water type move that boosts speed. So it's a really good move. But yeah. That's right. Our last Lotad was named after Billy Joel. I love that, actually. I love the lore callback. It's a good fake out at 16, huh? That's pretty cool. Yep, Mega Drain and Bubble Beam at 1821. Okay. I think we still just evolve. But I'm gonna go Billy. I think that's a good option. It's a good name. Okay. A Petcha Berry. Infinite Repel is on. Let me get a Leaf Stone. Okay, let's take a look at the encounters here on this route and see what we have access to. So 25, actually 25 gets us our Magikarp or Chinchou. And Lantern was pretty solid against Misty, but I think being able to get that Gyarados is pretty clutch. So we're just going to hold off and fish. I'm not even going to look at the other encounters on this route. Chinchou! Chinchou! Alright. Let's blast through these trainers. Crap looking ass. It's so true. If 150,000 characters long? Holy shoot, dude. Oh, hey, Billy's on the team. Hey, Billy, how's it going? I didn't know you were on the team. Alright, let's take a look at Billy since they're on the team already. Natures can be changed, but holy god. Absolutely useless special attack. Zero special attack. God damn. That sucks. Speed and attack, huge. Huge, though. What are their stats, even? No, his attack stat's just not great. Like, his special attack is 30 points higher. Alright, let's go ahead and get you leveled up. Okay, Aurora Beam is good to find. We're just gonna let this evolution happen. And we get Fake Out on here. I don't think Astonish is going to be the way to go, I'll be honest. It's only 30 power. Water Sport will never be useful. Okay, we'll put Bubble Beam instead of just Bubble. Yeah, that sucks. Oh man. All right. Bullet Seed. Bullet Seed is not bad here. Yeah, we'll drop Absorb. Cool. Oh yeah, how's it going? All right, a slow poke. Oh. Why does Slowpoke have Thunder Wave? Oh, I was not ready for that. Billy's paralyzed. It has Icy Wind. Does nothing. Oh, okay. Come on, just give me the 3-hit. Ooh, nice crit. You know what? I'll take a 2-hit crit. It's fine. No, Billy. Come on, Billy. Just hit him. Oh my god. The Parafusion. Billy, I swear to God. Billy! Oh. All right. Pearl can finish the job, I guess. Just trying to speed up through this nothing fight that's just here to waste time. Okay. That was a good one. I misremembered. But that's okay. We've got enough power. This is normal grass. We outspeed and kill. Easy. Give you the Mystic Water instead. And I should be able to get that TM up there. But yeah, these fights should be super easy. Say, so I'm currently tormented, but I can hit with an icicle spear. 4, 5. Ah, not quite enough. Ow. Nice crit. Let's go. Enough for the one shot. Another Pokevile. Against that guy, I have no idea what he has, honestly. Okay. I was testing the waters to see if he'll walk out far enough for me to get that TM. Ooh, that is the fighting type. Let's go. Kick him. Slap him with your arms. Let's go. And then we double kick it. Kick the squirrel. Dude, Walter's kind of cooking, guys. I don't know. Walter's cooking. Defog. Sure, dude. And then I think you just have flying and or normal types. I'm pretty sure.
Either the first 4 or 5 gens of Pokemon.
Oh, that's right. I remember. That is what that guy's based on. Or at least attributed to. Yeah, that fucking squirrel. Alright, we got an Elumise here. Elumise, I'm gonna go with Ancient Power. Charm does not affect me at all. I am all special attack. Come on, Omni Boost. That didn't kill. Wow. No, you stole my berry. That was rude. Tandem Mouse. I don't think you'll have anything I have to worry about. Super Fang sucks. I also immediately forgot about the water. Oh my god, Chilanberry affects Super Fang? No, it doesn't. I used the berry for nothing. And then Tandem picks it up. That son of a bitch. Alright, we'll double kick the mouse, it's fine. We'll single kick the mouse, it's fine. You are all normal in this game. Cool. That'll still be enough. No, it's a widow. Oh no. Alright, cool, we made it. Ta-da! Okay, we are Route 25. We are going fishing. Come on, Magikarp. Please, Magikarp. Okay. We're not losing out on a Gyarados this run, friends. It's a ghost dark type. One of them's dead and the other one's sad. I need a regular human name for Magikarp, please. I'm thinking Mark. Donald is good. Sick Fire Emblem reference. Ross. Ewan, yeah. Lots of options. Mark, Donald, Bubba, Ross, Ewan. Ewan? Ewan? I think it's Ewan. I think that's how it's pronounced. Like Ewan McGregor. But I've never known for sure if it's like Ewan, like a U sound, or if it's a little more of like the E, like Ewan. Ewan? McGillicuddy? Interesting. There's an Irish name, an Irish family name. So it's not a first name, which is more what I'm looking for. But I do love the McGillicuddy deep cut. Spaghetti Legs McGillicuddy? Oh my gosh. It's amazing. Flows right off the tongue. Lars. I'm fine with Lars. I like Lars. Let's go with Lars. I wasn't planning on asking. Also, who's Jason Alexander? All right, let's take a look. Oh wait, is Jason Alexander the dude that looks like your uncle? George from Seinfeld? Got it. Okay. Who's George from Seinfeld? Has never watched an episode of Seinfeld. Okay. Look, the fuck. The zero defense is real bad. The zero defense is real bad when it comes to intimidate. But it's got okay HP. It's got good attack. It's got decent speed. I think we can cook. I think we can cook with Lars. Oh, okay. All right. I know who that is. All right, we let Lars evolve. I've never had a use for Twister. Ice Fang's good. Alright, cool beans. Cool beans. Ugh. Now, here's the question. Do we have a good team to go against Bugsy. I feel like we do. And the reason why I ask is because this gives us U-turn. And we definitely have some Pokemon that can utilize U-turn. For example, Ledian. Ledian can use U-turn. I'm fairly certain. And Ledian's good in this game, so that's pretty cool. But we gotta deal with... Excuse me. Low Kicks, Ledian, Scyther, and Scizor in Permanent Rain. Risk versus reward, U-turn is an incredibly valuable TM. It's really good. I think Cindy with Ancient Power is going to do really good against that Low Kicks. Get an ability capsule first. For what, though? Who we capsuling? We can. We can. Do we need to, though? Yeah. I think we might just be okay with what we've got. So we can take the item off of Cindy because we want to disincentivize knockoff, or at least reduce the damage that knockoff can do. Also, first impression from a Low Kicks isn't going to be a lot of damage because of Cindy's overall resistances and defense. So Cindy with the Ancient Power. And then I imagine that Ledian will want to come in on that. Ledian's got 60 speed. I have 62. Get wrecked, nerd. Walter can switch in on a fighting type move, being part flying. And then outspeed and get that full... Ooh, wait. Almost fricked it up. Ledian has a focus sash. Ledian has a focus sash, so I've got to be careful of that.
Hello.
You're excited for the full version of your islands? For your not Tamagotchi. Your Metopia? Is that what it's called? Or is it actually called Tamagotchi? I don't remember. I don't know anything. I'm already getting tired, friends. We're prepping out a Bugsy battle in rain, so all bugs, no fire type moves. Tom and Dachi? Both of them? So my problem with needing to hit something off of this Ledian to get that focus sash out of here is Metatite resists both Drain Punch and Mach Punch. Oh, I was right. Holy crap. I got it confused with the Tamagotchis, the little virtual pet things. And I thought I was a fool. Opening a fish restaurant with the name Salmonella. Salmonella's fishy business. All right, what are we doing here though, friends? Because we gotta figure something out. Ledian's got 2 fighting type moves and then Ice Punch, Thunder Punch. So I don't think we've got too many good options here. Janet would be a decent option, but honestly, Janet's physical defense is just not good. Sit in the corner and probably cry? Yeah, probably. Can Carcole learn Stealth Rock? Do I have the Stealth Rock TM? No, I don't have a lot of TMs actually. also no. That letting with focus sash sucks really bad. Let's see. Okay. I have a thought. I'm thinking about something. We get flip turn from Misty. Gyarados can't learn it. Oh, that'd be crazy. Oh, that'd be crazy if I could. Gyarados with flip turn would be bonkers. Dang. That's valid, though. There is Pearl. Can Shelder learn flip turn? I doubt it. Yeah, Gyarados can learn Flamethrower, I'm pretty sure. What about Cloyster? Can Cloyster learn flip turn? No, I can just look up move. Flip turn. Okay, the answer is no. Cloyster cannot learn flip turn. Oh, you know what? I can... This is a non-issue, actually. So Cindy takes the lead to kill the low kicks with Ancient Power. Ledian will probably come in. For Ledian, I switch to Todd. Todd takes either a Drain Punch or a Mach Punch. Either way, Todd resists it. I can even give Todd a plus defense nature. And then with Todd, they can hit the Fake Out to break the Focus Sash. After that, it's either going to be Ice Punch or Thunder Punch. Janet eats either of those. And then from Janet, knowing that the Drain Punch or Mach Punch is coming, I switch to Walter. And then kill. With a flying type move, the 4 times effective flying type move, because I outspeed by 2 points. After that, I just have Scyther and Scizor to figure out. Scyther has a Chardy Berry, which I believe protects from a rock type move. Yeah, super effective rock type attack. Okay, that's fine. Scyther also has a plus speed nature, so outspeeds Walter. It's Jolly Technician with a Chardy Berry. It's pretty nasty, to be honest. So right now I've got Cindy, Todd, Janet, and Walter spoken for. Lars and Pearl are a little more up in the air. Between Lars and Pearl, I think they can do with the Scizor. So my question is, can I just make this team of 6 work? I'm gonna take the Citrus Berry off of Cindy because of knockoff specifically. Lars, I'm gonna give you... Oh, you can't learn Steel Wing? That's actually kind of a bummer. It'd be pretty good for Flamigo. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care about any of these TMs, honestly. But I can give you a Citrus Berry. You, I believe, already have one. No, you have a Mystic Water. I'll give you a Citrus Berry as well. Just make you guys bulky. This team encounters a Rotom Wash, you are fucked. True. And that's okay. It's not something I have to worry about. Todd, I needed to give you plus defense nature just to make you as bulky as I can. Janet, I don't think your nature matters too much, to be TBH. Lars and Pearl. Pearl can keep the nature as is. Lars, I'm going to change you to a plus defense nature. There's no special attackers on that team, so plus defense minus special defense is going to be just fine. But you are here, and I will come back for you. And then we're going to knock out Bugsy. And then that's where I'm going to end the stream. Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch does not change anything for me in this. At least I don't think. Yeah, no, it doesn't change anything for me here. Oh, I forgot. And go plus defense on Todd. Go plus defense on Lars. And then Walter. Do I have the protects against? I do have Yachi berries. I don't think there's a world where Ledian goes for Ice Punch. I think it's gonna be Drain Punch. What do you have? You still have a Chilan Berry? Chilan Berry is not going to do anything for me. You already have the muscle band, right? Yeah. I want to switch you to a silk scarf since you're just here for the fake out. And I'll give you the beak. I think I have a sharp beak. Hell yeah. Okay. And then, okay. I need to be right back for just a bit. So quick intermission, and then we're gonna knock out Bugsy, and then that's gonna be the end of the stream, where we either win or we throw everything away. But I'm gonna be right back. Yeah. I don't have the fish game to put on for you guys, so I'll probably just run a little bit of ads. I probably won't be back before the ads are over, so entertain yourselves. Have a great time. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm back. And I forgot to turn the ads on. Thank you all so much for your patience. Let's do this Bugsy fight and see what happens. Because who knows? This could go okay, or it could go very poorly. You just have water gun? That's really it? Golly. Yeah, that's really it. So bad. Okay. Everybody's got items. We're good to go. Yeehaw.
Thanks.
All right, it is raining. I'm not holding an item. I go for this. That shouldn't do very much damage. It does actually a lot more than I thought, but at least he can only use that once. And that doesn't kill? Oh my god, we got the Omni boost though? Holy shit. Okay, unfortunately the Omni boost does not matter. We still need to switch out here. Okay, we go to Todd. Okay, Drain Punch as expected. Okay. Plus defense nature coming in clutch. We hit the Fake Out, which is boosted by Pure Power and Silk Scarf. That's good damage. Now we switch out to Janet to take either the Ice Punch or the Thunder Punch. Okay, unlucky. Oh god, huge damage. Holy shoot, dude. Disgusting. Okay. It's gonna be Drain Punch or Mach Punch here. And go to Walter. This should not do enough to fully heal. If it is, I'm gonna lose my mind. Not even close. We outspeed by 2 points here. Hit the wing attack for 4 times effective. Ledian goes down. I think it's gonna be Scizor here, but I don't know. It is Scyther. Scyther does not have a kill here. Scyther has Bug Bite, Rock Smash, and Aerial Ace. Well, Aerial Ace actually, that's a lot of damage. Because it's super effective, stab Aerial Ace with Technician Boost. It does outspeed me here. Oh shoot. I did not anticipate Cindy taking as much damage as she did, honestly, from that first impression. That first impression hurt a lot more than I thought it would. And Janet getting hit with both the high damage from that Ice Punch, way more than I thought she'd take, and the Frostbite, awful. awful for her. I've got a good amount of defense here. I do have Ice Fang as well, and Intimidate. Let's see how this goes. I just don't think I'm safe to stay in. Now, if he uses Swords Dance here, that sucks. Okay. I'm pretty sure it did see the kill then. It will not see a kill here, so I have to stay in and hit this thing. I'm hoping for some huge Ice Fang damage here. Nice. Okay, going into Scizor. Okay, almost no damage from that, which is fine. Scizor has Bullet Punch, U-Turn, Rock Smash, and also Aerial Ace. That is more damage than I wanted it to be. Alright, let's protect and see what AI wants to do here. Scizor does not have any setup moves. It wants to stick with the Aerial Ace. Okay. Citrus Berry kicks in, which means Aerial Ace is coming again next turn. Here's a Water Gun, which should deal a decent amount of damage. No, that does fuck all. Oh, yeah, it's got that careful nature, so it's plus special defense. So this is a very bulky Scizor chilling in the back here. Let's hit it with, let's see, it wants to do Aerial Ace again. Oh god, Cindy unfortunately just took way too much damage. Janet is not bulky enough to take an Aerial Ace. I think it's got to be Lars with the minus attack. Yeah, Cindy taking that much damage was a bummer. That and the Ancient Power just didn't make a difference at all, unfortunately. Okay, Citrus Berry coming in. Ice Fang's not going to do a whole lot. Bite's going to be pretty good. It's a neutral hit at least. Might flinch. Citrus Berry kicks in. Come on, flinch. Let's go. Holy shit, massive flinch. Let's do it again. No. That's a lot of damage. I don't like it. Getting a burn would be huge, but I don't have... There's just no way. I might on it legitimately be looking at like a Janet sack here. But the problem with the Janet sack is I get Camerupt next split, and Camerupt would be huge for Lieutenant Surge. Alright, let's try to get another flinch. Oh my god. And then I have enough damage to kill the Scizor. Incredible. Yeah, the 2 flinches was everything that I needed. And then I just need to survive here. I don't take enough damage from aerial ace to die, right? Right? Please don't. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh my god, that was scary. I was like, there's no way. I had to. I had to. That was scary. There's the U-turn TM. And nest balls, whatever. Oh boy. Thanks. Wow. Yeah, Karkol taking the amount of damage that he did against that low kicks was a big bummer. Could have switched to Cindy into the -1 aerial ace and sent Lars in from their Intimidate on Rock Smash. Valid. The only problem with that is Janet does not have good defense. And I didn't want to keep pivoting because here's the other thing too, Ripier, is this game predicts switches. If you switch back and forth too often, or switch around too much, the AI picks up on it. And that could have put me into a much scarier situation. Oh, switch Cindy. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. All I know is that we survived and we got out deathless, and that's the most important thing. And we got U-turn. So that's cool. Yeah. If you just switch once, the AI won't catch it. But if you start repeatedly pivoting, like more than once, the game's just like he's switching back. Because I got screwed over for that multiple times in the last attempt. So, thank you for the GGs. This was good. We got some good progress. We lost Larry the Corefish, which is a massive bummer. That dude would have been huge as soon as I was able to evolve him. But that's it for me. I'm closing out stream a little early tonight, as stated. You guys are great. I'll see you tomorrow night. Wednesday, it looks like we're doing a Minish Cap multiplayer rando with Straylight. So that's going to be awesome. We'll be testing that out and having a good time, having some fun, having some laughs. And Straylight, you and I can figure that out. I don't know how available I will be tomorrow to like troubleshoot anything or set anything up. Tomorrow is Kiddo's birthday. He's gonna be at school for most of the day, but I know that I'll be working with my wife to help get everything set up for when he gets home. So I don't know how available at the computer I will be. But yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. We'll you know, is what it is. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I have a great time at these streams, and I'm happy to see you guys here all the time. Let's take a look and see who's live right now to raid over to. I'll send you guys over there, and then I'll vanish forever. Never mind. none of my raid channels are on right now, so we're just gonna close around. You guys have been incredible. Thanks for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye.